Well, hello and good morning. This Monday, we are the 2nd of July, 2018. So happy to be with you. We are having some fantastic weather here in London, although it's a little bit on the hot side. And I'm trying my hardest not to complain about this because obviously we don't get much sunshine in London. And so when we do, we got to enjoy it. But here I am, 36 weeks pregnant, and thinking to myself, yeah, I could have chose a better year to be pregnant, couldn't I? But anyway, it is what it is. Happy Monday, happy every day. And actually, this is going to be a little bit of the theme for the podcast this week, really focusing on what makes you happy. And I'm all about the little things. And I encourage people to focus on the little things, because when we get caught up in the big picture of our lives, or if we get stuck in the thought patterns that are just living in our past and what has been, we are very limited. And we're not limited at all. In fact, we're limitless and we're infinite. And there's nothing that we can't do or achieve or be in this life, in which I've been sharing with you for the past year or so on the podcast show. We are creators. We are magical in every sense of the word. We are, excuse me if I hiccup, because I have no control over the hiccups. But we are creating our reality in every moment, in every second, every thought. We are consciousness here, experiencing this life. We are divine, darlings. We are divine. And so when we step into a divine space, we see life from a different perspective, from the perspective that we are making everything happen, whether we're conscious to that or not. And the work I do is taking you from the subconscious mind into the conscious mind and gearing you up for that super conscious. And that thing starts shifting your reality really quickly when you start realizing, actually, my life is this way because I've kind of made it this way. It's all been me. I had that realisation in 2014, and a huge awakening for me spiritually, and then set me on the path to manifest £1 million, and the rest is history. And obviously you guys have been following me for a while will know how things have been going for me within my reality, what I've been manifesting and achieving since then. It's important that you know that life is a journey. And where we need to shift is from the passenger seat into the driving seat. Really important that we understand that and focus on that, rather than blaming other people, shaming other people, living in regret. I know that we can all sit in that space of I should have. And I'm going to do another podcast next week, just highlighting the things that we should avoid saying, because I think what we say is what we see within our reality, and what we think becomes things within our reality. So I'm all for focusing on our desires, not on what is. Desires and intentions are a big, huge part of my work and that I do, and that if I haven't been clear on that, then let me be really clear on that now. Having clarity around what you want to achieve and what you want to see within your reality is so important, because you'll get there. I always come back to this sort of way of explaining it, because I think it's quite simple, and that way anybody can get it, whatever level of consciousness you're at. You're either in the passenger seat or the driving seat. It's something I explain to my students all the time. Get in the driving seat and know where the hell you're going, because you then no matter what, even if you come off the path, or you detour, or you get lost and the sat-nav's going in a different direction, you get back on because you know you've got a destination you've got to get to. I got to get here. This is where I've got to get to. So, even if things get in your way and you're detoured, that's fine. Because you're not going to go, oh, sorry, I'm going to go back home. No, because you've got somewhere really important to be. So having those goals and having those visions of clarity around what you want to achieve in life and what you want to set out to do is important. Otherwise, we're just aimlessly going through life with no clear direction of where we want to be, or not really any understanding of who we are. And actually something that I spent probably like the majority of my life doing. Had a lot of fun along the way. I'm not denying that. And yes, there were goals. Yes, there were things that I wanted to achieve. No, undeniably. I think when I put my mind to it, I can achieve anything. But I'm no different from you. I'm no different from you. But at the same time, apathy can kick in sometimes. So we know we've got to do these things, but it's just kind of like, oh. And sometimes, is there any point? Do we see the point in the value in what we're doing? Or does it just feel like that road is really, really long and it's just like, am I ever going to get there? So that's where you can just break things down a little bit. I want to talk about happiness though, more than anything. And I want you to be happy for no reason. Is that possible? Yeah. I think because if you're happy for a reason, and that reason gets taken away, who are you? Where is your happiness? I can get a real thrill from a purchase, for instance. I'm going to go buy myself something new and that makes me happy for a minute. And I'm like, oh, it's so exciting. But that's short-lived, like everything else, So what really defines happiness? And I think it's a choice. It's a connection to yourself, your higher self. It's the peace within you. It's looking around at your life and all that it's complicated and messy, and still choosing to be happy in the middle of the mess. See, we attain things because we think things are going to make us happy, and we put so much energy in these things that, and it's not about the things, it's about the feeling the things give us. It's about that little buzz that you get, and that we're always constantly chasing, the buzz, the thrill. So let's think of things that we don't have to acquire with money and to make us feel good and to have happiness. Yeah, well, things that make me happy, I don't know, loads, but not so much material things these days. At one point I thought that would make me happy, and I obviously manifested £1 million, and I had moments that made me really happy when I had the money, and I have experiences that made me happy, and I think that's the whole point of having money, is that it gives you this opportunity to experience different levels of life, and that's brilliant. But I get a sense of achievement just by doing the things that I've set out to do. I tick off a few things in my day and I'm like, oh, I'm happy with myself for doing that. I'm happy with myself if I feed myself the right things. I'm happy with myself if I'm on a right vibration. I'm happy because I'm here, I'm alive. I'm happy because I have an amazing boy. He brings me so much joy. I'm happy because there's so many exciting things that are yet to come within my reality, and I know that I know there's going to be amazing things that are going to happen in my reality. And so I don't know if we should just be like, I'm only happy when this happens, but can we just be happy now? Okay, can we make a choice to be happy right now? Can you smile for me and just say, I'm going to choose to be happy. Another thing, though, that can really prevent us from being happy is the fact that we do lack serotonin and we haven't got the right levels of oxytocin and hormones and all these feel-good things. I mean, that's a real biochemical thing. And I'm all for exploring that on every single level. The right amount of sleep. The sun's making me happy today. No, never, there's no denying that a blue sky is going to make us happy. But yeah, I find happiness more in my present state than I do in any other state. Just here and now, always in the here and now, always focusing on here and now and being present and being aware of what's going on around you. And if we're in a future space, like I said, then we're escaping the now. Then we've got to question why we're escaping the now. I hear a lot of reasons why people can't be happy. Well, I can't be happy because my mum did this to me and my dad was an alcoholic. And I can't be happy because every relationship I've been in has failed. And I can't be happy because my body looks like this. And I can't be happy because when I look in the mirror, I'm just really not happy with the person I see. I can't be happy because, I don't know, there's so many, it could go on. So let's just use this opportunity. I'm gonna finish up soon. It's gonna be a very short podcast today. But think of all the reasons to choose happiness in the now. And this is why gratitude is so gangster. Gratitude has changed my life. It's changed the lives of all the women that I work with, I have and coach on my programs. And I have a whole entire program dedicated to gratitude, which I've run that program twice this year, and the women have got amazing results. But probably won't be running another program now until after I've had the babies. But really focusing on that every day. I do a gratitude list, beginning of the day, end of the day, whenever I can find time to sit down and do it, which doesn't take that long anyway. And we all have time to sit and feel gratitude for what we have. The thing is, if we're not grateful for where we're at, for what we have, then it's more than likely that the universe, God, higher power, whatever you want to call it, whatever resonates with you, is going to give you any more. Yeah, people are like, I'd love to have this, because they think that having the more is going to make them more happy. But it's not, because we're never satisfied as humans. So when we get more, we want more. And when we get more, we want more. And that's fine. Look, here, living on this earth, we're the whole point of us being here is the human experience. Don't deny the physical attributes of being here as a human. Although we're fifth dimensional beings, and although we manifest in the physical, but we've got to get up into that divine consciousness place and stay is in the divine space as much as we can. The divine space will help you manifest a lot quicker. The third eye and the crown chakra are responsible for your metaphysical point of view. Understanding metaphysics, and that's what I teach. So I'm a metaphysical teacher. I help you get in that zone, get into alignment. Yeah, so you can manifest in the physical. If you're only focused on the physical, you really won't see all the amazing things that are happening within your life. You'll be blocked. I don't want you to be blocked. I don't want any of you to be blocked. I was blocked for a very, very, very long time. And I made it my mission to share knowledge, to educate, to create, hold space for people to really figure out what is limiting them from manifesting and having the life that they truly desire. I want you to know that, there is nothing you can't do, nothing you can't be, nothing. No thing. Just believe in yourself. Just work on a plan. Don't call it a dream or a wish. As I say, just get a plan together for your life. Map it out. Figure out where you want to go, what you want to be, what you want to do. And just work on that every single day. Don't go through the motions of life thinking things are going to get better. And I believe that if good thoughts, we can manifest some great things into our life. I mean, hello, I did manifest £1 million. I know that's possible. I wish that would be possible for you too, but I can never guarantee that. But I can let you know that once you are in that space of divine living, divine consciousness, that you're in a good space already. You're in a good space. And that from there you manifest into the physical. So, understand you're a physical being. Look after your physical being. Take care of it. Nourish it. But know that you are bigger than your physical. And the physical is just is a temporary thing. The physical body is there for you as a vehicle to drive you through life. Well, I hope that's helped for today. I really wanted to touch on that because it was on my heart to share what makes us happy, how we can stay in that zone, how we can stay on those high vibes. And I've put together the Reset program. You've heard me talk about the Reset program before, and it's a 7-day 7 chakras program, which is about getting you all into alignment and helping you, kickstart you in the right direction, as it were. Comes with teaching videos, meditations, mantras, 12,000 words of content to explain a little bit more about what the chakras are on a deeper level. Affirmations that really work. It takes 28 days to reframe your brain. And so that's a lot of the work we do, is just clearing away them old stories and giving you a new story. And I'll be launching a new online community, which is a paid community, but you'll be getting value, lots of value from me. More content, especially around how to manifest. 2 live Q&A videos every month, new moon and full moon, to work on and desires and intentions, and to do any release work, clear away the old stories. And and that's the thing, is you're creating, you're clearing. Is that working? That's not working. Okay, we're going to clear that away. We hold on to things too easily. We need to keep it moving in this life in order for us to truly succeed and see the magic of life, just to keep it moving. And lots of other teaching videos and tools and resources, things that can go in your spiritual toolbox to help you and assist you on your life journey. And so really, really excited for that. You can check out some information on the website. Just go on there. It's called The Coven. And it was something that I've been thinking about for a long time, and really just wanted to bring that into my reality. Make it something. Just make it happen. And so I've ticked off a lot of boxes this year and all the things that I've wanted to achieve and create. And I really want you guys to get into that zone of, I'm a powerful creator. I'm here creating my reality. There's nothing I can't do. And if you're looking at other people and thinking, well, I'd like that to be me and I'd like that to be my life, but I just don't think it's possible, then that's where you'll stay. So we need to just really work on the mindset, as a lot of the time is the work I do is mindset work. And once we change that, we have the power to change your life. So please do check out the info. I'll pop some info here. And obviously just get in touch if you have any queries or questions regarding it. I'd be happy to help. Well, have a beautiful Monday. I can't believe it's just... I can believe it, but I'm in awe of what is happening in London this week with this weather. I feel like I'm somewhere else, like in the south of France or something, minus the beach. God bless you all. Love and light. And I will be back soon for another podcast. And if there's any topics you'd like me to cover, then I'd be happy to cover, of course. Drop me a tweet. You can at Queen of My Life. I think, what is it? My Twitter, Queen of My Life 80. You can also hit me up on the email info@queenofmylife.london. And of course, let me know how you're getting on with the show. If you're enjoying the podcasts, anything you want to comment, leave a comment, review if you're listening to us on iTunes. I just love to be able to connect with you all. Take care now, and I'll see you soon.